Here we have a 2019 on a 69 registration, VDL SB4000, Beulas Cygnus, 53/55 seat executive coach. So, as clearly stated on the destination, we are at Yelloway this afternoon looking at this fresh from the paint shop VDL Beulas. Been refinished in stock white, ready for sale. So in theory, there's not a mark on her. Alloy wheels are fitted. Power operated centre continental door. Straight motor this, in fairness. This Beulas product has grown on me over the last few years. Obviously working so closely with Yelloway, we've come to sort of get to know it, if that makes sense. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 DAF MX11 engine. That is driven through a ZF Eco-Life fully automatic gearbox. Back down the near side again, she's all good. Power operated lockers are fitted with a good amount of luggage space, to be honest, for a 12.2 metre. You know, you're not going to struggle there, are you? There is an onboard vacuum as well. All the piping's in that black box there, so I've checked just to make sure it's all present and correct. And then, as we jump on board, we've got a safe under the driver's seat, and then we've got 53 reclining seats. Now, since 2015, Yelloways have had 5 Beulases. These were the last ones, and they've all had exactly the same interior. Okay, 3-point seat belts are fitted, half leather trim. As you can see, it all matches: yellow, red, grey, black. You know, it's quite a smart interior, to be honest, and that's a lot from me saying what everybody knows I think about too much red. It does all match and it works. We're wired for CCTV now. The CCTV system fitted by Yelloway is quite a high-end system. It's all Wi-Fi connected, so every time a vehicle drives in the yard, Wi-Fi downloads the CCTV. That's managed by an outside company, so if you want sort of anything downloading, you've had an incident or whatever, they will analyse it for you. They will put it onto a file for you. That file can then be shared with any other third parties, whether it be a school for vandalism or an insurance company for an accident. Okay, now Mark's always happy to leave that CCTV system on, but obviously that comes at an additional cost. Cameras are never taken away. You know, all you need to do, if you're not interested in that, is basically put your own hard drive in. But we sell wired for the system for what it is. You'll get your money back tenfold in the time you operate the vehicle. You'll notice there's no furniture on the seat backs. But you'll notice there's trays there. That's because when these vehicles are ordered by Yelloway, they specify nothing on the back of the seats, because then there's nothing to break, nothing to replace, etc. However, when the vehicle comes to the next owner, it will come with a full set of magazine nets and a full set of seat back tables. Okay. We've got a centre sunken toilet unit. We're also fully air conditioned. It's a HISPA system on here, which a lot of Spanish manufacturers use. It's a great system. Irizar's used it for years. Obviously, a lot of vehicles that are built in Spain and Portugal end up operating in Spain, in the Balearics, in the Canary Islands, where they need good aircon, and you'll always find HISPA a great system. We're wired for DVD. We've got 2 drop-down power-operated monitors fitted. We've got wood effect flooring with a carpet to the centre aisle. And these Beulases, I'll tell you what, well built. Honestly, they're like a Spanish Van Hool, if that makes sense. You know, you go to the factory and it's like, what do you want us to build and where do you want us to put it? They're really, really accommodating at making stuff bespoke. Dash is in great order, as you can see. Multifunction steering wheel fitted. Everything's dead easy for the driver to access. Mileage on this one is just over 200,000 kilometres, so it's not been worked to death, in fairness. You've got the lane departure warning, automated emergency braking system. There's a fridge in the dashboard. And then what always strikes me as an afterthought is this hot drinks facility by the courier seat, which is great for the driver, not so much if you're having to serve a full coach, because it's not in the best position to do it. Personally, I'd rather have that on the top of the toilet. But, you know, everyone's different. That's just my personal preference. Don't know if I mentioned the centre toilet is demountable, and we do have the additional floor covering and seat to make this to 55 standard. So that's about it, really. Courier seat finishes the job. So fresh from the paint shop in a new coat of white paint. It does have the LED destination display to the front. And it's a 2019 on a 69 registration. VDL SB4000 Beulas Cygnus 53/55 seat executive coach.